Can you name these 20 forgotten Soviet-era cars? Some were people's workhorses, others were oddities that vanished into history. Let's see how many you can spot from just a photo. Get it right without help, and you score 3 points. Need the multiple choice? That's still 1 point. Which Soviet car is this? A. 1947. Moskvitch 400. B. 1956. Volga Gaz 21. C. 1960. ZAZ 965. Zaporozhets. D. 1946. GAZM 20 Pobeda. Correct answer. D. 1946. GAZM 20 Pobeda. Produced 1946-1958. The Pobeda was the USSR's first post-war car and a symbol of recovery. Its name meant victory, celebrating triumph in World War II. Is this little classic? A. 1979, Zaz, 968, M. B. 1964, Moskvitch, 408, C. 1970, Volga, GAZ, 24, D. 1973, IZJ, 21, 25, Combi. Correct answer, A. 1979, ZAZ, 968M. The 968M was nicknamed the Hunchback for its odd rear design. Cheap and noisy, it was the people's car of the 1970s Soviet Union. Pick your answer. A. 1970 Lada 2101, Zhiguli. B. 1967 Moskvitch 412. C. 1959 Gez Chaika. D. 1958 ZIL 111. Correct answer. C. 1959 GAZ Chaika. The Chaika was a luxury limousine reserved for high-ranking officials. With fins and chrome, it echoed American styling but remained strictly off-limits to citizens. Which sedan is this? A. 1972 Lada 2103. B. 1976 Moskvitch 2140. C. 1959 GAZ 13. D. 1967 ZIL 114. Correct answer. B. 1976 Moskvitch 2140. The 2140 was a common family car across the USSR. Its boxy design became a symbol of Soviet daily life. Your choices are A. 1987 Zaz Tavria. B. 1972 IZJ 2715. C. 1982 Volga GAZ 3102. D. 1986 Moskvitch Alico. Correct answer. D. 1986 Moskvitch Alico. The Alico was meant to modernize Soviet motoring with front-wheel drive. Unfortunately, poor build quality doomed its success. Name this relic. A. 1962 Volga GAZ 22. B. 1977 Lada Niva 1600. C. 1971 ZIL 117. D. 1973 IZJ 21 251. Correct answer. A. 1962 Volga GAZ 22. The Gaz 22 was a station wagon version of the Gaz 21 Volga. It was often used as an ambulance or service vehicle in Soviet cities. Which forgotten ride is this? A. 1966, ZAZ, 966. B. 1936, GAZ, M1. C. 1956, Moskvitch, 402. D. 1980 Lada, 2105. Correct answer, B. 1936 Gaz M1. The Gaz M1 was a pre-war Soviet sedan based on a Ford design. It was rugged, simple, and widely used by the Red Army. Guess this one. A. 1982 Lada 2107. B. 1978 ZIL 4104. C. 1950 Moskvitch 401. D. 1975 Izha Moskva 412 IE. Correct answer, C. 1950 Moskvitch 401. The Moskvitch 401 was essentially a pre-war Opel Kadett built under Soviet license, outdated from the start, but vital for post-war mobility. Which model are we looking at? A. 1950 Gaz 12 Zim. B. 1986 Volga Gaz 24-10. C. 1972 Lada 2102 wagon. D. 1989 Zaz 1102 Tavria. Correct answer. A. 1950 Gaz 12 Zim. The Zim was a massive limousine for middle-ranking officials. It bridged the gap between ordinary Volgas and top-tier Chaikas. Is this Oldtimer? A. 1958 Moskvitch 407. B. 1992 Volga Gaz 31029. C. 1991 Izij 2717 Oda. D. 1962 ZIL 111V. Correct answer. A. 1958 Moskvitch 407. The 407 was one of the USSR's first cars exported in significant numbers. Western buyers praised its toughness, but not refinement. Which forgotten Soviet car is this? A. 1977 ZIL 115. B. 1970 Volga Gaz 24. C. 1960 Zaz 965. D. 1966 Moskvitch 433. Correct answer, B. 1970 Volga Gaz 24. The Gaz 24 became a status symbol for professionals. Its police and taxi versions were a common sight across the USSR. Spot this one. A. 1976 Lada 2106. B. 1991 Izij 2126 Oda. C. 1957 Moskvitch 423. D. 1966 Zaz 966 Zaporozhets. Correct answer, C. 1957 Moskvitch 423. The Moskvitch 423 was an early station wagon that gave families much-needed practicality. And pick the right answer. A. 1977 Gaz 14 Chaika. B. 1971 ZIL 117 V. C. 1970 Lada 2101. D. 1976 Moskvitch 2138. Correct answer. A. 1977. Gaz 14 Chaika. The Gaz 14 was a modernized Soviet limousine. Reserved for party elites, it featured luxuries unheard of in normal Soviet cars. Number 14. Which car is this? A. 1972 IZH 2715 van. B. 1969 Moskvitch 426. C. 1991 Zaporozhets 1103 Slavuta. D. 1984 Lada 2109 Samara. Correct answer? D. 1984 Lada 2109 Samara. The Samara was a front-wheel drive hatchback meant to rival Western compacts. Though advanced for the USSR, its quality lagged behind. Number 15. Guess this forgotten model. A. 1997 Volga Gaz 3110. B. 1992 Zaz 11055 Dana. C. 1986 Moskvitch 2141 Aleko. D. 1977 Lada Niva. Correct answer. D. 1977 Lada Niva. Introduced in 1977, the Niva became a global export success. Its simple, durable design is still admired by off-road enthusiasts today. Name this one. A. 1985 ZIL 41 047. B. 1972 Lada 2102 wagon. C. 1973 IZH 2125 Combi. D. 1967 Moskvitch 412. Correct answer. C. 1973 IZH 2125 Combi. The Combi was one of the USSR's earliest hatchbacks. It offered versatility for families in a market with few choices. Which rare car is this? A. 1992 Volga Gaz 3105. B. 1968 Moskvitch 434. C. 1984 Lada 2104. D. 1989 Zaz 1102 Tavria. Correct answer. B. 1968 Moskvitch 434. The Moskvitch 434 was a panel van variant designed for commercial use. Spot the car. A. 1990 Zaz 1106. B. 2008 Volga Cyber. C. 1967 ZIL 114. D. 1962 Moskvitch 403. Correct answer. D. 1962 Moskvitch 403. The Moskvitch 403 was a short-lived transition model. It bridged the gap between the 407 and 408. Which relic is this? A. 1988 ZIL 4102 prototype. B. 1956 Volga Gaz 21. C. 1989 Lada 21099. D. 1991 IZA 2717 Oda. Correct answer. A. 1988 ZIL 4102 prototype. The ZIL 4102 was a luxury prototype intended to replace aging limousines. Only 2 were ever made, making it ultra rare. Number 20. Final question. What's this car? A. 1977, Lada 2121. B. 1980, Moskvitch 2734. C. 2004, Volga Gaz 31105. D. 1992, Zaz 1105, Dana. Correct answer, A. 1977, Lada 2121. The Lada 2121, also known as the Niva 4x4, became one of the USSR's most successful exports. Drop your score in the comments and prove you're a true car guru. Don't forget to subscribe for more classic car quizzes.